Big legs change everything: your posture, your presence, even how powerful your upper body looks. Most people train legs just to survive leg day and get out of the gym. This isn't about that. In this video, we're breaking down 4 exercises that are all about building legs that look unreal. Real size, real density and thickness you can see through clothing. And the second last one on the list is somewhat primitive, but packs a powerful mass-gaining punch. But before we dive in, what does unreal leg size actually look like? Well, we're not talking about those steroid bodybuilder legs. Leg mass isn't about sharp cuts or visible veins. It's about thickness you can't hide, the kind of size that shows whether you're flexing or not. From the front, the quads fill out your pants. From the side, the hamstrings hang heavy. From the back, the glutes support the entire frame and keep everything upright. This kind of leg mass changes how the body looks above the waist. The upper body appears more powerful because it's sitting on a solid base. Nothing looks top-heavy or fragile. Everything looks grounded. These exercises aren't designed to exhaust you. They're built to create structure, dense muscle, and the strength to walk 100 stairs without breaking a sweat. And with the definition out of the way, let's jump into the first exercise that targets the biggest muscle in the legs. If there's one movement that decides whether your legs look average or unreal, this is it. Barbell squat. The barbell squat is the true mass multiplier. After defining what unreal leg mass actually means, the squat is the tool that builds it. When you load a bar on your back and sit into the movement, the entire lower body is forced to adapt. Quads drive you out of the bottom. Glutes and adductors stabilize and power the ascent. The core braces to keep everything stacked. Nothing is isolated and nothing gets a free ride. This is why squats create density instead of just size. You're not pumping blood into a single muscle. You're loading the entire system. Low to moderate reps allow you to move heavy weight with intent. Controlled depth ensures every rep builds strength through the full range. Progressive load is what turns those reps into visible mass over time. That combination is why heavy squatters don't just have big legs, they have legs that look anchored to the floor. This also gives you that heavy surge of testosterone that builds even more muscle. For a normal person, adopting this doesn't require elite genetics or insane numbers. Start with 2 squat sessions per week. Keep the reps between 4 and 8. Focus on clean technique and consistent depth rather than chasing max weight. Add small amounts of load over time and let the body adapt naturally. If barbell squats are intimidating at first, begin with goblet squats or a safety bar. Build confidence under load, then progress. The goal isn't to survive the set, it's to own the weight. When squats become a priority, unreal leg mass stops being a concept and starts becoming visible. If squats built the foundation, this next exercise is what finishes the structure. This is where leg mass starts showing from angles most people ignore. Romanian deadlift. After loading the quads and glutes with heavy squats, the Romanian deadlift shifts the focus to the back of the leg. Hamstrings aren't meant to be rushed or bounced through. They grow when they're stretched, loaded, and controlled. The RDL does exactly that. As you hinge at the hips and lower the bar, the hamstrings lengthen under tension, creating the kind of thick muscle that doesn't disappear when you turn sideways. This is why strong hamstrings change the entire look of the legs. From the side, they give depth behind the knee. From the back, they create that hanging, dense appearance that makes shorts fit differently. More importantly, they balance the lower body. Heavy squats without hamstring strength eventually stall or break you down. RDLS reinforce the hinge pattern, protect the knees, and allow you to handle more load in your squats over time. This isn't a fast lift. The magic happens in the lowering phase. Controlled reps force the hamstrings to stay engaged instead of letting momentum take over. Moderate to heavy weight, lower reps, and full control build thickness, not fatigue. For a normal person, the key is restraint. Start light enough to feel the stretch without losing position. Keep the spine neutral and the bar close to the legs. 2 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps after squats is more than enough. Focus on pushing the hips back rather than dropping the bar down. If flexibility is limited, reduce the range slightly and build it over time. Consistency matters more than depth. When RDLs become a staple, the legs stop looking flat from the back and start looking complete. The back of the leg is thick now, but the front still looks flat like a pancake. And that's where this next exercise comes in: heel elevated squat. In this exercise, balance is no longer the limiting factor. Stability is handled by the machine or the heel elevation, allowing you to push the quads harder and longer. That constant tension is what creates quad sweep, the outer thigh flare that makes legs look wide, dense, and packed even when standing still. This variation keeps the knees traveling forward and the torso more upright, forcing the quads to do the bulk of the work. Instead of spreading the load across hips, glutes, and lower back, it concentrates stress exactly where size is needed. That's why hack squats are brutal in the best way. Each rep feels heavier than it looks, and the quads stay under tension from top to bottom. Quad sweep changes how the entire lower body is perceived. Pants fit tighter, shorts look fuller. The legs stop looking like literal twigs and more like tree trunks. When paired with heavy barbell squats and thick hamstrings from RDLs, this movement completes the lower body from every angle. For an average person, this exercise is about positioning, not ego. Use a hack squat machine if available, focusing on slow descents and strong drive out of the bottom. If using a barbell, elevate the heels slightly with plates or lifting shoes and keep the stance moderate. 2 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps works best here. This isn't about max weight, it's about keeping tension on the quads and letting them absorb the load. Done consistently, this is the movement that makes leg mass impossible to ignore. Your legs are thick now, but can they keep working when everything starts to burn? This next exercise is where leg mass gets tested under movement. Walking lunges. Lunges don't allow you to hide behind strength on one side or rely on momentum. Each leg is exposed, step after step, carrying fatigue forward. Walking lunges force unilateral loading, which corrects imbalances that barbell lifts often mask. One weak leg will reveal itself immediately. The glutes are driven hard with every stride, the quads stay under tension as the knee tracks forward, and the core works over time to stabilize the torso. This creates muscle that isn't just big, but resilient. Legs that can keep producing force when they're already tired. This is why lunges feel endless. There's no rack to save you, no pause to reset. The load keeps moving, and so does the fatigue. That continuous stress is what builds density and endurance at the same time. It's also why walking lunges make leg size look more complete. They fill in the gaps between muscles, adding thickness where static lifts can't reach. For a normal person, walking lunges should be loaded with intent, not ego. Start with dumbbells or a barbell at a weight you can control for distance or reps. Focus on long controlled steps and keep the torso upright. 2 to 4 sets of 20 to 30 total steps is more than enough. Place lunges at the end of your leg session. By then, the muscles are already fatigued, and that's the point. Walking lunges don't build leg mass by being flashy. They build it by refusing to let your legs quit. Now that you've learned about all the 4 leg exercises, let's put them into a routine that anyone can follow. Train legs once or twice per week, depending on recovery. Start every session with heavy compound lifts while energy and focus are highest. Squats and RDLs come first because they demand the most coordination and load. Assistance movements follow to target weak points and add volume without breaking form. Take long breaks on heavy sets so each rep is powerful, not rushed. Add in some resistance bands at the very end of the session to top off your workout with some dessert. Track your numbers and aim for gradual progression. Small increases in weight, reps, or control add up over time. Leg mass isn't built in weeks. It's built through patience, consistency, and pressure applied again and again. Focus on nutrition and eat lean meat sources for some maximum results. So which exercise will you be doing first? Which exercise is your favorite in the gym? Comment your thoughts below and subscribe for more content like this.